We're from Jersey, baby, 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 baby. And you're not.
Back your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. Baby, 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 and you're not.
Man, this heat is something else.
I swear it gets worse every year.
Can't even think straight in this.
Man, I'm so sick of this shit for real. Ain't no breeze, ain't no break. Step outside. It's like hitting a wall of soup. Sweat dripping down my back before I hit the dough. Air so thick, I need fins just to get to the stove. Step out for the mail, damn. Lost 10 pounds, shirt glued to my skin. I'm just trying to not drown. Humidity got my knees buckling, face stay glistening. Forecast saying hot, well, no shit, I'm listening. AC on blast, energy bill through the roof. Working overtime just to keep my house cool. Mosquitoes thick as thieves, sweat running in my eyes. Neighbors out cutting grass, man, they braver than I. Sun hitting different, like it got a vendetta. Every day feel like the devil wearing a damn sweater.
Hotter than hell, can't catch a breath. Step outside, I'm battling with death. Why it gotta be so damn hot? Why it gotta be so damn hot?
She stares at orange juice cartons because it says concentrate. She puts lipstick on her forehead to make up her mind. She once took a ruler to bed to see how long she slept. She's a host on The View. She once climbed over a glass wall to see what was on the other side. Her degree in gender studies has not paid off. She got stuck on an escalator during a power outage. She is unburdened by what has been. She saw a sign that said airport left, and she went home. She almost drowned once because someone left a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of a pool. She tried to return a donut because it had a hole in it. She wrecked 3 McDonald's because the sign said drive through. She once got a brain worm and it starved to death. She is every woman you have ever met. She believes equal pay means getting paid the same for doing nothing. She got a tattoo of her name in case she forgets it. She studied for a blood test and failed. She thinks a quarterback is a refund. She put her phone on airplane mode and threw it, expecting it to fly. She thinks Taco Bell is a Mexican phone company. She is the dumbest woman in the world.
I don't always drink wine, but when I do, I spill it on my fake tits. Stay dense, my friends.
When he sees me in my sundress, I can see it in his eyes. Yeah, he's ready to get undressed, cause his penis starts to rise. So I blow a kiss and then he skips to me and bends me over, pulls my panties to the side and then whips out his giant boner. Then I fart right on his dick, thanking God I didn't shit. But I had a lot to eat today and I just let it slip. And his wiener took the rip, almost blew it off the hinges. Lord, I farted on his penis and it lost a couple inches.
Now that the party is trumping, every day is a blast, propaganda is pumping. Can't trust the news when the news is faking. Podcast boys tell me only eat bacon. Scrolling, fingers quick and nimble. Been 6 months since I touched my Kindle. Brain is soup, so unintelligent. Maybe we should clean slate, go Old Testament. Back hurts, why? I don't know. Got up too fast or bent down too slow, so I'm wasting all my time buying things online. I'm a small business. Nah, Amazon Prime. Bitch, please, I need that paperback quickly. Self-help sitting on a shelf for eternity. When we talk real shit, usually goes silent, but everybody's well-researched on Love Island. I'm worried.
All right, you guys, podcast time. We got the equipment and the perfect business plan. Give our show away for free and tell no one how to find it. I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 338th episode of the Boomer Bunker. I'm John Jamingo, and with me, some say she's standing on a gold mine and worried about my judginess when she tells a story. My co-host, the Duchess.
Good evening. It's good to be
And
back.
quietly lurking in the background, our own Fred Norris, producer Mike.
I can't find the knob.
That guy's hysterical, that John Jamingo.
I'm looking for a knob.
There's a man in my bedroom.
I can't drive the big knob.
She's back on the dick.
It's enormous.
It's all about the Duchess.
I found the knob. We rubbed our feet together. Yeah, we did. It was great.
You dirty, filthy foot fetish guy, you.
It was humongous. It was an enormous.
Well, my Lord.
Well, those are all out of context. How dare you? I don't remember a couple of those.
So what Mike has been doing is he goes back and he pulls the stuff that we said the last episode. I don't remember one word of it. I don't remember saying.
I remember a couple, but I don't remember rubbing feet together.
No? You don't remember any of that?
I don't remember that.
Okay. Now.
Clearly.
Mike has also sent us something else. And I don't know what this is. I got it. It's here.
Okay.
Let's watch it together.
Sorry for the viewers listening. Or people listening. Why are there like 4 of me to every one of you?
Very well done.
Well done, sir.
All right, so Mike's already fucking with me from Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks. He says that you sound like you're calling in on a CB radio. Now, I don't hear that. I don't hear that.
Let me change, because remember, this happened before, and I had used the wrong input. So let me check. Hang on.
I hate it when you use the wrong input.
I hate when that happens.
All right. So as Duchess goes and tries to find her input. I hate when that happens.
All right. Things may, so bear with me.
Okay. Uh-oh. What does, where the hell does she go? Oh, no. Duchess is gone. See, Mike, what the fuck? Now I'm here by myself. God damn it. They will need to connect their mic and cam before they come back and then add them to the stream. I don't know. I got to kick her out of here. I don't know what to do. I can't get her out. She's here, but she's not here. My goodness.
Hey, John, what do you want to talk about?
She sounded fine to me in here. Didn't she sound good to you in here?
I didn't
How
hear
could it make it? How could it make a difference? Oh, here she comes. Let's see what happens.
Is this better?
I don't know. It sounds the same to me.
All right.
Hang on
I need the audience to tell me I sound better or not.
Well, you know it would be nice if you talked into the mic and not.
I am talking into the mic.
Yeah, but you use your little soft voice, and it doesn't really work when you use a soft voice.
Okay. Well, apparently everybody agrees. It sounds better.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I had it in the wrong
input. Yeah. Don't you hate it when it's in the wrong input?
I hate when that happens. But yes.
All right. Since we're doing this, and it's going to, I'll probably cut this out of the audio. Do me a favor and check the volume on your mic since we're doing this on.
All righty.
Wrong hole, fool. Ow. It's in the wrong. It's in the wrong input.
It's too loud. Is this
better? Yeah, it's better. I need it louder, and I need you to speak it to it. So
all right. Let's see.
Now he says you sound great. Thank God.
Oh. Well, Mike, thank God, because if Mike's not happy, then nobody's happy.
I know.
Thank you, Mike.
I have a thing about mic technique. All right. So, and I don't know what it is. Is it that you don't want to have the mic in front of your face,
Right.
or should it be down? We're going to work on that over the weekend because you're getting a new setup over the weekend. You're getting a new microphone. We're going to set up your duo. We're going to make sure this all works for. I can't do it Monday, but we can't do it Tuesday because Duchess has to do 5 minutes with BT.
I can dab out of that. So
You can dab out. You sure?
I can.
I mean, I wouldn't want to disappoint BT.
Well. I mean, I didn't know we weren't doing Monday, so although I do recall, I think a chat from a while back. So Sparky wants me to whisper into his ear. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, there's plenty of times I've had to adjust my schedule to your schedule.
Oh, boo-hoo.
It's just the way it is. That's all.
Yes. I'm working here. I'm working outside
here.
the house. And then I had vacation.
So Duchess was back. The reason we didn't do
Monday.
Mm-hmm. Well, I couldn't do it with
Or
Bob because
Thursday.
I had to go. My doctor went on vacation.
Oh, that's
And
rude.
so I had to get a new doctor. And then the doctor's appointment was like 3:30. And then, I didn't leave there until I wasn't going to make it home in time. Bob thinks I didn't want to podcast with him.
Well, it's by the time you get home, though, from a 3:30 doctor's appointment is never 3:30. It's 4:15.
And let me just tell you something. Yeah. What they do with this hockey puck cup holder that I have in my leg, they take some Novocaine, like a cream, and they put it in there. And then they take I forget what it's a thing that they scrape out cysts with. I forget what that's called. It's got like a metal end on it. And they go in and they scrapes out some gook and shit.
Gook and shit. There you go.
Right.
There's the episode title, Gook and Shit.
Gook and shit. And then, they clean it all up and then they pack it and do all that stuff. And then I come home. Well, it's great. And about an hour later, all that, you take a wire brush.
Like you're cleaning a grill.
Yes, right. So they take and then the numbness wears off, right?
Yeah.
And that's not fun. It's not fun for like 3 or 4 hours.
Then your leg has a heartbeat in it, right? Like
it's like burns and stings, and I wouldn't be able to keep my mind on what I'm doing here. Right. I could barely keep my mind on what I'm doing.
John barely has a mind. He's barely got his mind.
Exactly.
On a good day.
When I'm not in pain, it's hard for me to do. All right.
Here you go. Joaquin says next week on Dr. Pimple
Popper.
Well, Popper. One.
Yeah. What is called a Carteret thing?
Carteret, like North Jersey, Carteret?
Carteret, New Jersey. Yes. They use Carteret, New Jersey. That's where it was invented,
It's so filthy up there anyway.
But if you want an update on the wound, when I first went in there, it was 0.8 centimeters deep, almost a centimeter deep. Now it's 0.4. So it's
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Dean says like a lemon baller, just
kind of, sort of. It's
scoop.
But he goes in there and he digs around. He's like, "Do you feel that?" I go, "No," and he goes, "Good." He goes,
you'll feel it later, but right
he,
now, good.
Yeah, I'm bleeding like a pig.
Well, you got to fucking heal that thing. You don't want to like the if you ignore it like you did when you were younger, but if you ignore it, the consequences are much worse. So Joaquin wants to know if it's a diabetic wound.
I don't know. I don't know how. Okay, so kind of, sort of, So how do I do? All right, I'm just going to explain this. So when you get cellulitis, and then I have lymphedema where my legs swell. So it doesn't take the blood like when you get a bruise, your body absorbs the blood, just absorbs it and it goes back in or whatever. This didn't. It pulled and it made like a crater or a whatever it's called.
Well, it was an infection in your leg.
Right. Yeah. And so then when I pulled the tape off that they put on it at the dermatologist, it pulled the whole top layer of skin off.
Ugh.
And there we are. Yeah. So yes, that was not fun. But it's really weird because even though I have type 2 because of diet and the Manjaro and everything, I have my A1C down in normal range. It's in normal range. So
that's awesome.
I don't know.
That's a good thing.
Hey, listen, I'm getting old. I'll be 64.
You'll fart you.
It's crazy. I'm older than Kamala Harris. You know, I'm older than a lot of people in Congress now.
You're not older
It's
than
weird.
Trump or Biden, who's 152
Well, no.
years old, apparently.
It was funny. I was talking about Biden the other day with somebody, and he's got stage 4 cancer, and you're not going to hear from him.
He's already at stage 4? Didn't they be like, oh, he's a touch of it? Now it's like,
no. He was stage 4 when they announced it. So, which tells me with prostate cancer, he had it all the way through, and no one said anything.
Yeah, look, you can't be a man at that age. Well, hopefully you're not a man at that age and you're not getting checked. Please check yourselves, dude.
You know,
go to the doctor, gentlemen, please.
We talked about this before. Yeah. They don't stick their finger up your ass anymore to check it. There's a blood test now.
Right. Well, they check for your levels, and then if the levels are high, then they, I guess, root around up in there. But it's still good to be regular at the doctor. My father did not. It wasn't prostate cancer for him, but he never went to the doctor, never got checked, and they found like stage 3 colon cancer, and it was just they couldn't control it. So it was bad. I mean, men go to the doctor.
That's the worst kind of cancer. Well, I shouldn't say. I don't know. All cancer's bad.
Yeah,
all cancer's bad.
It's not good.
Mike says, "I've been here 15 minutes so far, and nobody's arguing with any other podcast yet."
Yeah, because we don't care anymore.
Well, I care a little. I didn't want to start the show with this because Duchess yelled at me on another show that she didn't want to start the show with. I was going to wait until the later part of the show, Mike. So if you want to come back in about an hour, I'll be happy to fight it with another podcast at that point.
Maybe Mike can have it on his show, and then you and
he doesn't fight with podcasts.
You and Panama can duke it out there.
No. Wow. We're talking about the Bromigos. I was just attacked for no reason. I like Pearl
that is
Harbor.
True. That is true.
I was just out of the blue. I got attacked, and I was like, "Well, you know me. I'm not taking that shit sitting down."
As opposed to any other shit.
Of course, I'm taking it sitting down.
John was fighting that shit.
So I came in Monday morning, red hot,
rah, like a bear.
I went into Twitter and I started giving people. I started putting people on notice.
He's putting them on blast.
Well, my problem is, and look, I don't know I know Matt. Matt's a good kid. He's 20 something.
He is a kid.
And then Newman.
I have kids older than him.
Newman.
His name's
I don't
Hunter.
know
Hunter.
Okay, his name is Hunter, but he looks like Newman from Seinfeld. Tell me I'm wrong.
He kind of does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. All right.
Like a very young version.
You got
of him.
Coach, which his name is Dante, and then you got Panama Red.
Right.
And I don't know. They started talking politics, but they're way on the other side. They're very left.
Yes.
Very far left. So, of course, we're going to argue. And then he sends me stuff like he'll take a screenshot of something. I'm like, send me the link. Don't send me the screenshot. I don't know where you got this from.
Yeah.
It's
not
this from
clickable.
some leftist nonsense.
Yeah.
Mother Jones bullshit.
From The View.
Right.
Sorry, Panama. You got to send like legit stuff.
Yeah. Give me a break here.
Yeah. Well, he's doing the whole thing. Educate yourself. It's not my job to educate you. That's what they were
It's
saying.
It's not my job to educate you. Here, I'll just say this before we get into the show. Mm-hmm. If you look at Donald Trump and you look at Kamala Harris and you think she was the best person for the job, you're a retard.
Well, you're just party line. That's just party line voting. That's all that is. And it's just like retarded. Whoever blew, right down the line. And that's not smart. You have to really think about who you're voting for.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
Exactly. Then he says, you know who would be a good president? That wonderful, smart Jasmine Crockett. I'm like,
my God.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking ding dong. No, I'm sorry. No, she's.
Listen, we're going to get into some stuff later. If you're listening to this, hold on to your fucking jockstrap. You're getting ready to get rocked. All right, so let's talk about Duchess.
Next.
Duchess was
let's talk about me.
Duchess was out in Michigan on vacation.
I was.
And
visited some of our listeners that are here as well.
Well, friends.
Yeah.
Friends.
We love that.
And
awesome.
She was out there, and they were out at lunch, and she got a look at something that not many people get the chance to see.
No. I was lucky. Me and Lisa and Dean, we were blessed to see this. See, here you go. Dean goes, it was awesome. So we'd gone to dinner, and we'd had a few drinks, and then when we were done with dinner, we walked out along the canal by the river. And beautiful night, concerts, so we're going to sit and hang out and watch. They had a musical fountain, so we staked out some seats, and we were just chilling out and watching the boats and people watching and just talking and having a good time. So this boat pulls up. I don't know. I'm not a boater. So boat floats up, ties off to the dock. People hop out to tie off in Grand Haven. Yes, thank you, Dean. So this woman hops out to tie off the boat and bends over at the waist, and literally her ass is hanging out. Like I can see her butt. Like I can see everything. And I'm wearing my sunglasses. And I said, Is she wearing underwear? Because I can see everything. And Lisa goes, I can see her kitty. Because everything was on display. Dean was like, woo, taking pictures. We are roaring because this woman bent over in half, like she didn't squat down, like she bent at the waist to do this. So you could,
I would think,
have your things out in public. You'd feel a breeze,
catch a breeze, right?
Yeah.
All
Here
right,
we
so
go. Dean didn't blink for 10 minutes.
Nitsi Moto is over on Rumble Chat, and he says pics or it doesn't happen.
There are pics, Nitsi Moto. There are absolutely.
There it is.
That was our view. I could have thrown a quarter and got it right in the slot, right in there. So we are. I am laughing. We're a hyena laughing. Roast beef, meat flaps, everything you can think of. We were laughing. Well, I don't even know if the people around us saw it. We were just.
It's a Michigan Beaver right there, as you can tell.
It certainly was. She was just like. Now that's a censored picture. You can see.
Yeah,
everything.
I can't put the picture up.
No,
of her,
we can't. We'll get kicked
of
off
her
everything.
Arby's roast beef sandwich, because if I do, I'll get knocked off of channels. I can't.
Hey, lady, your cooter's hanging out, and I can see your cervix with you bent over like that.
Exactly,
Nitsimoto, I'm sure we can get a photo, an unedited photo to you if you would like.
Yeah.
And her meat flaps were just waving in the wind. Like they were just out. So it was the meat tarps, meat flaps, every fucking term you could think of. We were crying. And the fact that she just bent over and gave no fucks at all. Because I thought maybe she's wearing a thong or something. Because I'm like, is there something?
From what I see here, she's got some pretty meaty thighs.
Yeah. Well,
she must have been a bigger woman.
She wasn't that big. I thought she was younger. Again, I had my sunglasses on, not my regular glasses. But I thought she was younger. But Dean and Lisa agreed that she was not. She was probably in her 40s. And that
really?
In the picture here, her husband is standing next to her. So I was not going to yell out. Sparky says I should have yelled out, nice beaver. I was hysterical. We could not stop laughing because it was just insane. There's families, there's children. This is not like an adult district. There's just families and people just wandering around. And
hey, babe, your kitty's out. Can I pet it?
Nice
Lisa
beaver.
said, I could see your kitty. I was crying. Dean, at one point, he put his camera up. I was like, put that down, don't video it. But I guess he was just like a paparazzi, just envision pictures. So it was, nobody was looking at her face. At that point, it was like looking into the sun. You couldn't have seen anything else but that.
Hey, boat skank, ever pick up beer bottles with that thing?
Oh, jeez. So, that was fun. It was certainly interesting. Now, prior to that, we had a whole day at the beach. We went out drinking at a restaurant. And then we wandered across the street and that's how
saw
we
the Michigan Beaver.
I saw Michigan Beaver.
Michigan Beaver. That could be the title, Michigan Beaver.
So Lisa says Dean has 200 pictures.
200
he never
pictures.
took his finger off. Just oh, you go. Bob says Dean is having that put on a T-shirt. I hope not. You have to put the little smiley face on that. And it was zoomed in. Yeah, there was a couple zoomed in photos. So Yeah, gross. So maybe that's a picture
I don't know if
somebody might want to
gross.
put in the Discord, perhaps.
See,
I don't
this
know.
is what's wrong with, I thought women are beautiful. All women are beautiful. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Oh, that's fine. I don't care that I don't want to see her meat flaps. I don't need them pointed at me. If she wants to hang them out, I suppose great. But maybe in a family environment might not have been the spot.
Stick in the mud.
Yeah, I know. Boo. I'm so mean.
Women are mean to other women. I swear.
I wasn't the only one laughing.
I understand.
Look, when you flop them out, people are going to notice. And I'm sorry. That's on her.
Mm-hmm.
If you flop that out, I'm going to laugh at them because they shouldn't be out in public. Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking of meat flaps, I know everybody's heard about the whole Sydney Sweeney thing.
Sydney, yeah.
Sydney Sweeney. What did I say? So I said Sydney, didn't I?
I think you said Cindy, but okay.
Sydney. Whoops, wrong ad.
That's the one.
That's not the one. What am I doing here?
Joaquin said at least it wasn't a dick that fell out. There's a 50-50 chance on that on the lakeshore. I have another story. Don't jump the gun there, Joaquin.
This Trump. This is what they want instead of Sydney Sweeney. Now I'm saying Cindy. Sydney Sweeney. So
I like that song.
That's not the one I wanted.
It's not.
No.
So Sydney Sweeney's ad was beautiful. She looked amazing. And you know what? Good on her.
Here's the thing.
She looks great. They're all perky and bubbly and boobly.
I'll give you an honest appraisal of Sydney Sweeney. She is probably an 8. All right? She's an 8. She's a girl next.
Well,
she's got a girl
Hollywood
next door.
8 maybe.
No.
Yeah.
She's a Hollywood 6 and a Jersey 8.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll tell you why. She has a girl next door look. She doesn't have a Sidney Crawford or a Whitney Houston look or anything like that. She's just kind of a plain Jane thing. Here's why Sydney Sweeney is so hot. She has the nicest tits I've ever seen. Now, the reason I say that is because when I started looking into this, there was some scene in some episode she was on, and it looks like a shower scene, and those puppies were out, and they were perfect. Perfect size.
Of course, yeah.
Perfect roundness, perfect areola, perfect nipple size. I mean, just amazing.
You studied this for show purposes?
You know how Bruce is about feet? Well, that's how I am about boobs.
Oh, my.
And she had amazing boobs.
She's got great boobs.
Great boobs. Fantastic boobs. American boobs.
So Nitsimoto says she has a butterface, but a great bod.
Yeah. And then here's the other thing. Then she opens her mouth and she's got that whole vocal fry. I got good genes. So she's got that vocal fry.
Good genes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of vocal fry. Yeah.
Well, so it was a pun on the word jeans. Right. Jeans and jeans.
Jeans as in blue jeans or jeans as in your body makeup?
Yeah, your DNA genes.
Yes.
Okay. So you would think that it was just, again, I grew up in the 90s when he had Cindy Crawford at the Pepsi machine, and there's a little kid there. He's like, holy cow, and she's got no bra on. His nipples are sticking out. She's in Daisy Dukes and a white shirt, and she looks amazing. And no one said anything. But what's going on now is we have empowered
men,
white liberal women, to make themselves feel like they're important. Like if you don't, and here's the thing, just because we say she's attractive doesn't mean that other people aren't attractive. All right. But every person I saw that had a problem with this was a 4, and I'm being generous, to a 6. And some were even lower than a 4. I say that because the meltdown from the dumb liberals on this thing, now she's a Nazi and it's eugenics. And it's a fucking ad, you nitwits. And you know what? We don't care about you anymore. You know what, you Karens? You ran us around for, 10 years with your woke nonsense, and we were supposed to be scared because you canceled us. And now you can go, you know what you can do? you can go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourselves.
You can go fuck right off a fuck mountain because we're done with you.
I love that clip.
All right. So here we go.
From parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney, Casper Keen.
They're literally saying the quiet part out loud, but was it ever truly quiet when you're wearing dumbass merch like this?
No one cares. No one cares.
You know what? So what? She supports Donald Trump. Here's the other thing, liberals. You're a hate group. Liberals are a fucking hate group. You hate this
we have
country.
to tolerate. We have to tolerate. They don't.
Right.
That's interesting. Yeah.
You have boys hating themselves to make them girls. You've got, they hate this country. They hate themselves. They hate everything. And if you don't, march in the party line, they hate you. And I've never seen a bunch of liberals out there. Because now, if you're a Trumper, God forbid you voted for Trump or you believe in what, conservatism or what Trump policy is. What choice did we have? We had Donald Trump and we had Kamala Harris. The worst I thought Hillary Clinton was the worst candidate they could ever put up.
Hold my beer.
Exactly.
Democrats said, hang on, we got one worse.
Hang on, we got one worse.
We still have worse.
Yeah. So
there's
could you imagine if Kamala Harris was in office right now, how bad this would be? Because it would be on fire. It would be a continuation. All right, so let's hear what
I mean, really. Make America great again. When was America ever great?
Always, you dumb whore. What the fuck? Go live somewhere else.
Yeah, if you don't think this country's great, you know what they don't have? Leave. In like China and other places, they don't keep you here. All right? You can get on a plane and go to whatever country. You like democratic socialism? Go to Denmark. Go to Sweden. Go to those Nordic countries. Yeah. You like China? Go to China. Hong Kong. Go to all those places if you like it so much there. From the looks of you, looks like you were born somewhere else and came here.
Maybe, or maybe she said family born. Like maybe you don't know.
Yeah, okay.
You
but
don't know.
Again, if you don't like it, you can go back. We don't need you here. We don't want you here. Bye.
Their definition of greatness was when this country was full of white supremacists.
Wrong.
No, not white supremacists. Although, you know what? We're done. Here's the other thing.
Why should we apologize for what we did?
We're done apologizing for being white. We're done. Okay? Say what you want. A bunch of white people came over here and we made this country great. All right? We took this place, we conquered the land from savages, and we made this place great. Sorry, them's the facts.
Well, what do you expect to do? Like, just go back? Like, just going to get on a boat and head back to, like, we're all going to go back to England? They don't want us.
Yeah, we're going to leave. I'll tell you what, if we took all the people from Africa and brought them here and took all of us and moved them to Africa, in 30 years, Africa would look like the United States and the United States would look like Africa. Just saying.
Why don't you go
Same
back
thing
to
with
your
the Middle
home
East.
on Whore Island?
The comments in Rumble, Nitsimoto goes, this chick, round eye is racist.
Round eye, racist.
Bob says, do some math, finish my dry cleaning, do my pedicure, and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
I love you long time.
Oh my God.
And that slavery still existed. And now we have this interesting ad with a play on words where we pass on blue genes to those genetically with blue eyes. And let me just guess that they're going to market that these jeans are made out of 100% cotton. Heaven forbid that there's any poly blend or any mixture of other fabrics, because we will totally wrap them all up and incinerate them like we incinerated $10 million worth of contraceptives overseas and 56,000 tons of food. But there's always an exception of the mixture of different fabrics with 100% cotton. And that's when the 100%.
So
I don't even know what the fuck she's yapping about.
All right, so let me, sometimes I can interpret stupid. So in other words, because cotton is white and the jeans are 100% cotton.
100%. So it's what I got you.
Right,
So
but it didn't want to be
we only want
woven.
white people here.
Right,
That was the
we
secret.
don't want to be woven with any other synthetic
Oh,
fabrics. It'll cheapen the blend.
It does. It fucking polyester and everything sucks. Sorry, I miss cotton jeans, like real fucking jeans. Like,
all right. There's more.
yeah, hang on. Yeah, Dean, watch it because it has your name on it.
What's that?
It just says Dean knows Facebook keeps those comments under the video, right?
Oh,
Like,
geez.
so.
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
All right, but
Maybe he does.
Yeah, I don't think he does, but just anyway, it's this. You know, people really have read a lot into this ad. Do you remember when Dylan what's his face?
Mulvaney.
I want to say McDermott. That's an actor. But McDermott came out dressed like fucking Audrey Hepburn selling fucking Bud Light.
Yeah.
But we were supposed to just chug that down and not have a problem. Talk about whitewashing some women here. Like, hello.
I don't care. Listen, Bud Light sucked. That beer was horrible. You couldn't give that shit away.
Well, yeah, especially not after the ads. So
it's basically water. But some people like it. Fine. Drink your Bud Light.
I see people buying it in the liquor store. Like, I guess you want
Sure.
cheap buzz,
Right.
whatever floats your boat. Like, hey, whatever. But
All right, here we go. It's not only racist, but
oh, that's right.
Não estou aqui para dizer para você comprar jeans American Eagle. E definitivamente não vou dizer que eles são os jeans mais confortáveis que já usei ou que deixam seu bumbum incrível. Por que eu precisaria fazer isso?
so now people over in Spain can hate them too. I don't like that because you don't get the voice.
Yeah, I saw. Well, she's got that vocal fry, and she's really cute. But if she speaks like she did in this ad, and I'm hopeful that she doesn't in all of her acting roles, I guess, it does not sound great. So her vocal fry sounds kind of stupid. But again, she's not hired for, sounding great. She looks great. And you know what? Ride that shit out, honey. Ride it, make all the money. She's still doing other ads. I saw she did a Hey Dudes ad, which also dropped around the same time, which looked amazing. She looked even better in that.
She's kind of got a flat ass, but a nice set of tits.
The tits offset everything. They
do.
offset everything.
They do. All right, but
because you can't even look at anything else. You're barely looking above her boobs. You're like,
have
you
you
have a head?
Have you watched any commercials in the past, I don't know, 3-4 years? Right. Try to find more than one white person in a commercial. They make one commercial with a white chick in there, and the people of color.
I really wasn't going to weigh in on this, but here we go. It is so difficult to grow up as a person of color, specifically a woman, and view yourself as beautiful in any sense of the word growing up in this country. I remember
a nose job might help you out a little.
Well, not for nothing. It's not like, every woman has a hard time growing up in their own skin in America. It's tough.
Yeah.
Marketing is always tough. So
You know who's gorgeous? Shakira. You know who's gorgeous? J-Lo.
Who?
Shakira.
Shakira.
There's a lot of very attractive Hispanic women out there.
Okay.
All right. So if you have brown hair and brown eyes, it doesn't mean that you're not
I don't think
attractive.
she's Hispanic. Is she Hispanic?
She might be.
I don't speak Spanish.
Exactly.
remember growing up in a predominantly white community, wishing myself out of this body, out of this culture, take my name, if it meant that I could wake up blonde-haired and blue-eyed, never having to explain who I am or worry about being accepted. That is why this American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is especially off-putting. There's a lot of rhetoric right now online about the political ideologies that this represents, and I don't discount that, but for me, I can't help but think about the 13-year-old brown girl who gets all her denim at American Eagle, who already struggles to see her beauty and worth in a world that continues to value white, Eurocentric beauty standards, which I naively thought by this point we would have moved the needle on. And this girl is now wishing she too could wake up with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh, stop projecting your fucking crazy insecurity on a fucking ad. You're a grown-ass woman. Work through it. If you didn't like where you grew up, blame your parents. They put you there.
Listen, you just got out of the shower. You got a towel around you, no makeup on.
Oh, and she's got enough makeup on. Trust me, she's got stuff on. And she's
she does?
I'm so
I can't
insecure, which is why I'm standing here in a towel half naked. Fuck off. She's so full of shit. Clout. looking for clout. Go fuck yourself. You may as well go sit in a car. That
Right.
was the only thing missing from this was sitting in a car. Like, oh my God, it's so unfair that there's blonde-haired, blue-eyed women. It makes me feel sad. Yeah, go fuck yourself. We all feel sad. When Cindy Crawford came out in the 80s, we all felt bad about ourselves. Trust me. The supermodels of the 80s, nobody felt good about themselves.
I haven't seen that ad since it came out.
But I bet you could close your eyes and still see it, right?
All right. What was the song? What was the song that she was getting the Pepsi to?
I think it's that just one look.
Just one
Yeah,
look.
see?
Yeah, exactly.
I knew.
I can't remember what I had for lunch. I can't remember. Duchess today was asking me about a podcast I listened to. She goes, "You listened to the whole thing?" I went, "Yeah." And she's like, "Do you remember this?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "You don't remember when I did this?" I'm like, "No." And then she's talking about it. I go, "Oh, yeah, I remember."
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember that. But 30 years ago.
Well, that's the short-term memory. The long-term memory remembers all the girls.
Cindy Crawford put like 50 cents in a Pepsi machine, and Pepsi dropped out, and she's drinking
all the
a Pepsi.
wind
She's
blew, her shirt
the wind's
blew,
blowing her
yeah.
hair in the song. And I remember that like I could see it, and I could see it like I saw that the Concorde jet coming over the Delaware River and landing in Philadelphia.
That's right. Your Mandela effect moment. Well, that's it. I mean, there are certain things that just stick in your brain. I mean, Cindy Crawford was the it girl at that time, and just any ad she did, you remembered. She was stunning. Was she smart? No. I mean, she had some bad marriages, but she's
smart.
beautiful.
She is very smart. I don't know if you know that. She had like a couple degrees. She went to college. I mean, she's smart.
I'm not saying she didn't go to college. Okay.
I'm just saying she's no dummy just because she's beautiful. I know you want her to be, but
I don't care.
Hey, all right, so it's not bad enough like all the white women are out there, but what we need some liberal men to cuck all over
to
this.
shame the women for being proud of their looks, right? Is it a dude in a dress?
Not everything's political. Oh, it's not that deep. Oh, it doesn't have to be political. Not everything's political. Sweeney just did a series of ads with American Eagle, the clothing company, promoting her good jeans. Oh no, but they're talking about the blue jeans. Yeah, sure. The attractive white woman with blonde hair, blue eyes is talking about just the jeans she gets from American Eagle.
Listen, you
shut up,
sloth.
clout chaser.
Let me
Shut
just
up.
say this to you.
Fucking loser.
If Sydney Sweeney
There you go.
looked in your way one time, you'd have creamed in your own jeans. You're probably going to go over.
He wants to touch those jeans. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah, goddamn straight. You, my friend, are just one of those guys that figure if you say this, that maybe some ugly, fat, liberal woman will touch your pee-pee.
Touch his pee-pee, yeah.
Right. It's not going to work.
The blonde-haired white woman who had a parody of Make America Great Again for her mom's 60th birthday where everyone was wearing Blue Lives Matter flags.
So
what?
So what?
She
no one
supports
cares
the
if you're wearing.
police.
What is he wearing on his shirt?
I don't know.
Stupid pirate-looking
some
thing.
fucking faggot pirate cartoon shit.
She touched my peppy, Steve.
Exactly. He touched my peppy, Steve.
On their clothing. It's just talking about her blue jeans.
So
echoing very, very far right. Oh, jeans are passed down by parents to their.
They are. You dipshit.
They are, fucker. That's how they get. That's how they pass them on. What do you think? They hand it to you in a baggie? Here you go.
Idiot. That's why you have that giant melon and that thick neck.
And that big mouth. Look at that. Holy
Right.
shit. Great stop on that picture, by the
Right.
way. That video. Just that big gubby.
Offsprings. Not that they're children, they're offsprings. No, it's just talking about blue jeans.
They
But
are.
art isn't political. Not everything's political. It's not that deep. It's not that deep until it is, you shallow-brained motherfuckers.
Okay.
Stop being such a pussy.
Chonk. It's literally a company that sells clothes. That's what they do. If this was a company that didn't do clothes and then they created this thing and like I could see maybe they literally sell blue jeans. That's their fucking job.
Stock, after this commercial, their
Through the
stock went up 20%.
Yeah, they sold out. They sold out of shit.
Right.
So,
Hey, ladies,
I mean,
all you're crying, all you're doing is making more people buy these jeans.
You're making American Eagle great again, is what you're doing.
All right. I saved the best for last.
Okay. Oh, God. Another one?
Now, hang on. I got one before this.
Right.
Some people are not upset about this. Some people looked at the ad and they're like, hey, you know what? Okay.
Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle are setting women back 20 years. Sounds good to me. I'd love to go back to 20 years ago. Things were so much better.
Right?
Wait, 20 years ago.
Yeah. But here's the best.
2005? I don't know, but
well,
okay.
Congress, I guess they had some kind of committee meeting and they were talking about this.
All we're saying is that we want representation. Okay. If Republicans are going to have beautiful girls with perfect titties in their ads, we want ads for Democrats too. We want ugly fat bitches wearing pink wigs and long ass fake nails being loud and twerking on top of a cop car at a Waffle House because they didn't get extra ketchup. Just because we're the party of ugly people doesn't mean we can't be featured in ads, okay? And I know most of us are too fat to wear jeans or too ugly to go outside, but we want representation.
Is that too much to ask?
I was so close. I was like, okay.
She said titties.
As soon as she said that, I'm like, oh no, that's not legit. But I thought, oh my God, she's got something to say about it?
Oh yeah. Now, you would think that maybe other brands would say, "Oh, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we should get away from this."
Nope.
But nope. Dunkin' Donuts came out with a new ad.
Hold my beer. Was it Bob said, "Hold my color"?
This tan, genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer, literally. I can't help it. Every time I drink a Dunkin' Golden Hour refresher, it's like the sun just finds me. So if sipping these refreshers makes me the king of summer, guilty as charged. The gold.
There you go.
You got a Dunkin'.
That'd be a dick pic I'd be happy to get.
How dare you, Mike? He's a child.
Well, of course, we have a liberal that has a response to this.
I can't go to Dunkin' anymore. I'm not going to go to Starbucks. Oh, my God. Get that
What
nose
do we
ring.
notice from our white liberal?
Okay. Bad hair. No makeup.
Bad hair.
She got a nose ring. There's something
She got
shiny.
the
That or
bull-
she's got a shiny booger. One or the
She's
other.
got a bull nose ring, and she's got these dangly things off her glasses like an
The glasses
80-year-old
chain,
woman would
yeah.
wear.
And she looks like a hobo, so I'm sorry. Yeah, the big glasses. Is
coming
Go
out
ahead.
with one next. They're getting bold. They were already bold, but they're getting fucking bold.
Oh my God.
Right now. Holy shit.
Get a job. Just get
You
a fucking
dumb
job.
twat.
Get a job. God, with your fucking goddamn therapy beads.
I think woke's dead. I think now we're just making fun of them. Just like when they were in high school and they were in band and, they were, we're making fun of them now. We don't give a shit.
Sparky says your nose ring.
Your nose ring is bold. Yeah.
Bruce says unfuckable.
Unfuckable. That's what you are. Unfuckable.
I who cares? Who fucking cares how people market their products?
Yeah.
Honestly,
No
it
one-
might be the same marketing company, which if it is, fucking kudos to them. But it doesn't matter. You know what? Maybe American Eagle doesn't want some 400-pound man or woman or whatever they say they are in their jeans. Maybe they don't sell sizes for that. Maybe that's not who they want to represent their brand. You had brands like Jaguar who fucked up, frankly, with poor marketing. These people don't have money. I think Aaron had talked about this in his rant. They don't have money.
So
Fuck 'em. Why are we marketing to them?
American Eagle
Mhm.
had Sydney Sweeney on there. Their stock went up 20%.
Mhm.
Before this, Sydney Sweeney used some of her bath water in
Oh,
a
yeah.
soap, and that
That's
was
gross.
Mr. Squash or I forget
Was
what they
that
call it.
Squatch? Is that Squatch soap?
Okay. After that, they sold the company for $1.something billion. There
you go.
Okay.
Bob's right on it. Dr. Squatch.
Dr. Squatch. All right. They sold that company for $1.something billion. Now, I forget, you said she was just in another commercial.
For Hey Dudes.
Yeah, for
and
Hey
she's
Dudes.
wearing a lot less clothing, shorty shorts, cowboy hat. You know, it's just a sexy ad. And that's so good on her.
Sent out the Jaguar ad you mentioned. It was all about trans people and all that.
It was all like rainbow.
Guess how much their sales went up once they placed that ad?
None. I can't imagine.
Zero.
Yeah, nothing.
Zero.
How are
They
we marketing
sold
to that?
nothing.
It's like
nothing.
what, 1% of 1% of the population? Like it's nobody.
You're pandering to the 0.01% and the liberal white women that think that they have to go out there and support the 0.1% to that. Bob says John could model shorts in his cup holder leg. Yes, I guess I could.
Who wears short shorts?
We're done with it. Okay, here's another thing. Calvin Klein did an underwear ad where they had a fat chick and a fat guy in there. Same thing. Nothing. People don't want to see that shit. No. They're done with it. They want to see a hot chick in jeans. There was this one where she gets in a Mustang and starts burning out and spinning donuts and all. That's what we want to see. That's America. That's Americana. You hate it.
I don't necessarily need to see that, but apparently you feel the need to see all of that over and over and over, which is fine. Like it's marketing. That's
because we don't hate America. You fat, ugly, white, tusk-wearing liberals. You're the ones that hate the country. And you hate attractive women. You hate it because you ain't it. That's what it is. I've had it.
All right. Oh, so
I've had it with the whole thing, and I'm so glad.
The Marky Mark. So Bob asked how hot was the Calvin Klein Marky Mark ad. That was like from the 90s, right? Like way back. They had a huge billboard of him. He was up on the building.
Mm-hmm.
It was impressive. I mean, it was abs for days and then, big old, wiener and underwear, I suppose. But it's like, it's okay.
I forgot this one ad. This one thing. If I may go back to the Sydney Sweeney ad.
Of course.
Because here's one. Because again, God forbid a white girl is hot. And they say the white girl's hot. Because the black girls are very upset about this.
Okay. Thank you, American Eagle, for proving my point so eloquently. Remember when I said this? White women are no longer the beauty standard. If we're going to dismantle white supremacy, we gotta start there. And what did they do? Not even a week later.
Sydney Sweeney has her jeans.
There was too much unity between the women. We have drifted way too far off the deep end with this decenter men thing, with this I don't want to have babies thing, with this I don't want to get married thing. So what do they have to do? What does America do best? Create hierarchy. And who do we use? The white women, right?
All right. So
I don't know what that is, but okay.
I don't know. Now listen.
So why?
Okay. She's a very attractive black lady.
She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman.
And no one's taking that away from you.
I thought you were going to say Nick.
No, I wasn't. But she's a very attractive black lady. But again, just because two things can be right at the same time. One's a very attractive white lady. One's a very attractive black lady. There's a very attractive Asian lady and Hispanic. All right.
Okay.
And the fact that you are pissed off about it because she's white makes you a fucking racist.
I don't
because the only thing it's based on is a race.
Yeah. I don't understand how if you use an ad and you feature there's a white person in it, it's a problem. Levi, they had no problem with Beyonce doing the same bullshit with Levi's. And nobody gave a shit.
No one cared.
I don't care who Levi hires to model their clothes.
But boy, I'll tell you what, you put a hot-looking white girl on there and say something about jeans and they'd lose their fucking shit. I could have played 20 more videos of women losing their shit.
But it's enough. You stop being that crazy. So, all right, a couple comments here. Nitsi Moda says, I bought a pair of jeans at American Eagle Outfitters a few months ago. There was a trans dick working there that took my payment. Wonder how he's feeling about this. Okay. Mike says, but you guys are missing the point. Why didn't American Eagle hire Beyonce? Because she probably wouldn't have done it. They probably wouldn't have paid her as much. I'm pretty sure Beyonce's budget money is way more than Sydney Sweeney.
No one would have said shit if they hired Beyonce. No one would have said shit. Them having a meltdown over this makes it so much better because most people are like, what are you talking about? This is ridiculous.
It's better promotion.
Maybe 5% of the population believes this is Nazi propaganda and it's eugenics and all this other nonsense. It's just a hot white chick in a pair of jeans with a pair of big fucking tits.
And white bitches.
That's right.
And essentially what they've done is created controversy. And what have people been talking about nonstop? Thank you.
They talked about it all week. I've done a half an hour on it.
Yes, you have. Beyonce is still living large from the money Harris gave her to perform at the event. Says Sparky.
She didn't perform. She walked out,
appeared,
and left. She didn't even sing a note.
Yeah. And Mike from Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks says, American Eagles for preppy douches. I ain't never bought that shit.
They don't care, Mike. They don't
Tommy
care.
Hilfiger.
You're not.
I love Tommy Hilfiger, so I'm a fan.
I would like to know what style jeans Mike from Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks sports.
Costco.
What do you wear, Mike?
Wranglers.
Are you a Wranglers guy? I don't know. Maybe he's a Lee's guy. Remember Lee's jeans? Mm-hmm. Lee's jeans used to have a
look. If a pair of jeans fit,
if you had a nice bubble butt, lean jeans made your ass look good.
Yeah.
Or your Levi's? Are you Levi's button down jean? Are you there, Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're a Glory Vanderbilt. Remember Glory Vanderbilt? How many pairs of them did you have? $40 a pop.
They still sell them.
Do they really?
Glory Vanderbilt jeans are still sold.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce wears Kirkland.
Kirkland? Is that from Walmart? Costco?
Wranglers. Look, I don't shame anybody in the jeans. If the jeans fit them well, that's fine. I don't care.
I gotta be honest with you. Back in the day when I wore jeans, I was a Wranglers guy. I liked them. Me and Mike, we wear strictly pajama pants.
Oh, here you go. Bob goes, Jenkos. Oh my God, with those giant legs. You can put like a fucking blender in the pockets. They're so cute.
Nitsi Moto over in Rumble says, Beyonce, who's turning white and has blonde hair. But if Duchess sports dreads, she'd be appropriating their culture. This is all bullshit.
Bullshit. I don't think I'd rock dreads. I don't think that'd be
all right.
Look.
I got to get into this. I fell into a rabbit hole.
As
it was
you do.
fucking fascinating.
Okay.
All right. So I got to introduce you and everybody to Heather Nielsen. And you're like, who the fuck is Heather Nielsen?
But we'll find out who she is.
Yes, you will. Heather Nielsen is, she's run an organization called Fight the Beast. Now, what does Fight the Beast do? Damn it.
Fight the Beast.
I figure I got nothing. It's okay. I'm okay. Just
come on, Jamingo. You can do it.
I got it. I got it. Here's the website. Start your recovery journey with our 3-day mini course. Join 2,000 plus men in our online community and courses to get the tools you need to conquer porn. You've tried everything except what works. You're not broken. Your strategy is. Stop struggling. Start winning with proven step-by-step strategy. Unlock your root causes. Improve your relationship. Get support and accountability. She has one-on-one private support. A recovery journey starts here. All right, so here's the problem. She, for years, has been a coach for people that have a porn addiction. And she's trying to get guys that are, listen up, Mike. Not Mike, the producer. Mike from Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks.
Is he into porn?
Your sketchy shit, Mike. Listen up to this.
Well, he follows Pixie, right? I think.
He follows everybody. Clowns, midgets, everybody. People with feet.
Kinky, Mike.
That's his thing.
Nice.
So he or she has been.
I'm sorry. I just saw. Can I interrupt with a comment
Sure.
real quick? It says, if any Gen Xer was smart, they'd come back out with Garanimals. Imagine how easy it would be for guys to dress well when the animals match on the tag. You're fucking genius. Get on that. I'll partner with you.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So let me introduce you to Heather Nielsen because you know she's on Instagram and she's very
she's looking to save all men. Okay.
Save all men from porn addiction.
Oh, do you guys want to
really to blame for the adult industry? The women for selling their...
Hang on, Duchess. When I say here we go, you have to stop talking.
know. I can't help
Keep talking. Okay, here we go.
Who's really to blame for the adult industry? The women for selling their bodies? The men for being pigs and buying it? The wives for not putting out? Uncle Fred for leaving his magazines out? That one nationality for owning all the companies? The Illuminati for wanting us all addicted? The bottom line is the bad guys want money. The wives want to be turned on, or they need it. And the men want intimacy. The only real winners here are the ones who are making the money. They're also the only ones getting laid. And if you're ready to stop getting owned by the industry, let's fight this together.
All right. So now we're going to fight this together.
How's that a sale? But okay.
All right. So you know what? She's doing the Lord's work, Duchess.
Is she? Okay.
I mean, how dare you? She's getting all these guys.
For a man struggling with porn or sexual addiction, it is incredible.
I just did the same thing. I talked over the beginning of
Yeah,
it. John,
good
shut
job.
your mouth when he said, John, when you
Shut
say
up,
here,
Jamingo.
here we go. All right. So she's back. And let me tell you something. She's a cutie. She's very attractive, I think. She's
she looks like Bailey from WKRP in Cincinnati.
she's a
I know
girl
that's your
next
gal.
door. Yeah, she's right.
If you are a man struggling with porn or sexual addiction, it is incredibly important that you find out why. Why do you struggle? What's your root cause? What's driving this addiction, this compulsion? A lot of guys will say, oh, it's loneliness, it's boredom, it's stress. But what I help my clients unlock is why. Why boredom? Why loneliness? Why stress? And we peel back the layers of this onion to identify exactly what's underneath it all. The answer is a little bit different for every man, but we unlock some incredibly cool and powerful things when we peel back those layers. The reality is you can't fix a problem until you know what's causing it.
I
You
agree
know what's
100%.
causing it. Yeah.
I
So she's
listen.
going to peel off her layers. Yeah. I mean, their layers.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, she's been running this organization for, I don't know, years. She's been running this organization.
Okay.
All right. And she, I believe, has come to an understanding. I mean, this is crazy, but she's come to an understanding. And
yeah,
here we go.
I bet.
I can't sleep because somebody said you've become the beast, and I need to clarify. I used to think that the beast was the porn industry. I used to think that the beast was giving in to porn. But after 5 years of coaching men, I realized that the beast is actually inside themselves. It's not about the porn. They'll use any drug, take away the porn, and it'll turn to alcohol, it'll turn to nicotine, it'll turn to sugar, it'll turn to food, it'll turn to something. Because the beast isn't porn. The beast is actually loneliness, insecurity, fear, self-hate, lack of purpose. And you know what's actually the fastest way to get a man out of that state?
Sex.
This is. But it has to be a healthy version. Something that gets the man excited and fired up and ready to live and take care of himself and live his best life. Female worship has been used since the beginning of time to get men in shape. None of this feminist dom BS, but like freaking Aphrodite crap. It works. Sometimes the wake-up call is a woman.
Okay. Now.
Hey, you ever accidentally masturbate to young pictures of your mom?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Okay. So
we've now kind of
Hey,
started.
you ever accidentally masturbate?
So we're actually. So
All right.
we're slowly 180ing our thoughts here.
So she went from all this, and I guess she was making a little bit of money. And then she found out, like, you know, what these OnlyFans bitches are making.
Uh-huh.
Guess who's on OnlyFans now?
Yeah. How long have you been subscribing?
I have. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I went over to look.
Show research, yeah.
I went over the show research.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, she comes out, and now she's ready to go. She's started this OnlyFans, but why? Why did you do this? You know, you were against all this stuff, and now you're part of the problem. You're not part
She's
of the
a whore
solution,
because she wants money. That's why.
right?
Yeah, she wasn't
one
making
week
enough.
into
so now
my
she-
OF page journey, and one of the things that I've already realized is this need for intensification. I've known that existed in the industry, but it's interesting for me to see it firsthand about me. People want more. They want more intense content. They want more intense requests. They want to see more. They want to do more.
Yeah, we do.
And part of my goals in this process is actually to help people reverse that. We don't need more. It's not so much that the content in the beginning is bad. It's just that the more you get, the less you can enjoy it, the less that you're at peace with yourself. And that creates a lot of problems. That need for increasing intensity is what causes relationship problems. It's what causes ED problems. The paycheck is just not worth the damage on that one for me. When it comes to sexual health, I believe moderation is better than intensification.
Okay. So now she goes over to OnlyFans. Now you say, John, you go to OnlyFans all the time. You do show prep. Why wouldn't you go over there and look at her wares? She's charging for 1 month $24.99. I'm like, what?
And she's
$24.99. And she's getting it. This is
Shoot
went
high.
viral.
What's the worst that's going to happen?
Daddy
So
likes it hot.
$24.99, $25, and she's getting it. And now the people are mad. They're attacking her on social media, and she don't give a fuck because she's making
Of course
money.
not. She's making $25 a month from all these fucking dummies.
$25. Yeah, she's thousands. I guarantee you, she's made more money since she went on OnlyFans, and she's only been on OnlyFans for a couple
What a
months.
hypocrite. What a fucking hypocrite.
And she's made more money there than she's ever made doing all this other shit she did and spending all that time. So finally, she comes out with this one. This is her latest.
Guys, please stop making me famous. I am now top 1% on OF solely because of my haters. I am not advertising my page. I don't even have a personal Instagram. My haters are making me a disgusting amount of money right now. I wasn't even going to be serious on there. It was just going to be a few pictures. Look, I'm okay with my body. Your lust is okay. I was going to hold space for people. And now it's overwhelming. It's marketing 101. Any publicity is good publicity. So if you hate me, stop talking about me because you're making me rich, okay?
Wah.
Oh, no.
So I know
want
the
to see the Duchess.
No, they want to see her.
See, you're standing on a gold mine. You could be selling these feet pics and making all this money.
No, nobody's buying those. Nobody's buying those. You guys
Yeah,
all
'cause you don't have
yakety
any
yak.
you don't have any for sale.
Because nobody's interested. No.
you
You all,
said-
it's all chit chat. That's all it is. Oh, make her blush, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares.
You know what? I'm calling bullshit on you. I say if you put something out there, I bet you make money at it. Guaranteed. Don't even tell us. Go make an account. Take pictures of your feet, dirty feet. I don't know. What guys, what kind of feet pictures would you want? Rubbing lotion on your feet, talking about how you had a
Somebody
hard day.
said
you're
wing
walking.
sauce the other day, which I thought was
Yeah,
horrifying.
wing sauce on your feet? Okay, whatever. What do I know? It's not my kink. All right.
not mine.
And then put it out there and see if you get any bites.
Shut up, Dean.
I'm telling. What's Dean
damn it.
saying? I saw cake. Oh yeah, I got a foot pic. Wasted on me. I got a foot pic from Dean. He said,
Yeah, don't bother sending it to John. No. Well, he put it in the fucking Discord, so if you
Now listen,
you can
if
find
she-
it, it's in there somewhere.
If she bends over to tie off a boat, you get that
I'm
picture.
not. Nobody needs to see that.
I'll take that.
People will die. They will just. It's like looking in a nuclear flash. No, it wasn't like Meat Flap Chick. Sorry, no, it's not that nice.
You know, we do learn from our mistakes.
Right.
And when President Trump was over in Scotland, and he was over there at his golf course, and he had, I guess the Prime Minister of England over there, and he was talking to them and making deals, as he does, holding court. A guy was flying from England to Glasgow, Scotland.
Glasgow.
How do you say that?
Okay.
Whatever. Where Trump was. And he's flying, and he comes out of the bathroom, and he says this. No, he doesn't. He almost said this.
He almost
What
said
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah.
He said this.
Yeah.
Going to bomb the plane. Dead to America, dead to Trump. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
Yeah, you can't.
So he comes out of the bathroom and he says, I've got a bomb. I'm going to bomb the plane. Fuck Trump. Fuck America. Allah Akbar. He got his third Allah Akbar, and here comes a guy up the alley.
We've had enough.
Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up. I was hoping for a little more violence on that, but
Yeah, I wanted to see
they were
him beat the
pretty.
shit out.
They're pretty. Well, that's a narrow look. I was just on a plane. It is literally like flying on a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who put those up, Mike? Damn it. You rat bastard. Sparky said I would have dropped them face down. Yeah. That carpet's filthy. Yeah. Those aisles are so narrow. It's like, it's so claustrophobic on the airplanes now.
You know how, I have a problem with liberal white women.
No.
And how they're kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one, and there's that show where they bring.
This is.
I think.
Damn it! Like premature ejaculated. All right. So here's that show where they bring things in, and they say,
"Are you saying Antiques? It's Antiques Roadshow."
Yeah. Is that what it is? I don't know. I've never watched it.
It is. I love Antiques Roadshow.
All right. So here comes a lady, and she has something, and she needs him to evaluate it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
What do you think this is?
I think that it's a slave bracelet. I would like to think that my relatives helped to free the slaves, and that was one of the ones that they freed, or maybe they found. I think that this is the name of the slave holder and then the name of the slave underneath it.
What do you think it is?
I know it is. I've seen this, so I'm not.
Oh, you have
say.
seen it?
Mm-hmm. But play
Just
it.
crack me up. Here we go.
It's a dog collar.
What?
Wah, wah. I wanted to
You're
be
an
a
idiot.
good white person, but now I did nice things for black people.
We freed the slaves. We helped the slaves escape with the Underground Railroad. That's what we did.
Mike says, dogs are kind of slaves.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Dumb bitches.
I like to think it was a slave bracelet or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Where did we hear about
Where
crumble?
do you go with that? Go ahead.
Where did we hear of crumble cookies from? Was that from Wheelbarrow Fried Dicks? Was that right, Fido?
I think so. I think they talked about it. A podcast I listened to talked about it, so I think it was Mike.
Okay.
And that they were expensive.
Yeah.
They're not that
I
good.
never heard of them. But this lady's not a fan.
They have them by us.
Evil demonic brands in America today. It's crumble cookie. There are more ingredients in that, I think, than a Coke. The serving size is just a small portion of that whole cookie. And I mean, that right there has more sugar than you should have in like a week. There's a ton of ingredients. I mean, gasoline is probably cleaner than a crumble cookie. The owner is making millions of dollars off this product and really poisoning the American people. He does this house tour on Instagram and he's got like a whole health and wellness room and set up in there. And I'm like, this is the most evil thing I've ever seen. You're working on your health and wellness while you are making money, basically the health of Americans. It's diabolical.
What do we have here, Duchess?
It's a fucking cookie. It's.
No.
I mean, this chick's a little crazy, but
We have a jealous white liberal female that's really pissed off that this guy's making money selling fucking cookies. Look at this house he's got. He's selling these fucking cookies. This is ridiculous. This is evil.
Reminds me of the Sackler Purdue story. They create this product, Oxycontin. They know that it's starting what we now know is the opioid crisis.
Yeah.
Americans are dying. They're getting sick. Crime is rising. They know it's the pill. They do nothing because they're making so much money. And I feel like we're going to have the same similar story with Crumble.
okay. So people are going to be addicted to crumble cookies and go murder people in the streets to get a fucking cookie.
Right. They're going to be standing out in Kensington, bent over, sleeping out there because they need a crumble cookie fix. This dumb broad.
They'll be in diabetic, like some kind of diabetic arrest. Like,
I have a delicious cookie. It's so tasty and sweet.
It is tasty and sweet.
Fentanyl cookies. There you go.
And cookies are the modern day Oxy. That's a stretch. I mean, this chick, that's just to jump from a gross cookie to fucking narcotics is a stretch. Now,
do you want to eat my cookie?
I'm not saying a word.
Don't.
All right. Duchess, would you like to play a game?
I would love to.
Okay. And everybody can
that
play
without knowing what the fucking game we're playing.
Okay.
But
All
okay.
right. Everybody, we can all play along. People that are here live, we can play along. The game is called Who's the Asshole? So a woman's going to tell a story, and we got to figure out who's the asshole?
Oh, I'm going to love this. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, who's the asshole in this situation, the husband or the wife? So two people meet, they're dating, she has a tattoo, he's aware, he tells her, I don't really care for tattoos, but like they hit it off, they end up getting married. Fast forward to today. Something happens, she and her brother are getting a memorial tattoo. So she tells her husband, you know, for whoever passed away, whatever, my brother and I are going to get this matching tattoo. The husband says, you knew I didn't like tattoos when we met. I knew that you had the one, but I was okay with that. But I don't want you getting any other tattoos. I find them trashy and unattractive. And if you put another one on your body, I will no longer find you attractive. I would like you to respect my wishes and not get this tattoo with your brother. The wife now feels torn because she's thinking, he is my husband. Should I respect his wishes? Should I not get this tattoo? Or should I just say, F that, it's my body, it's my choice. You cannot tell me what to put on my body, and I'm going to do it anyway, knowing that there could be potential ramifications with their relationship if she goes forward with it. So what would you do in this situation, and who is being the asshole in this situation?
Duchess? Who's the asshole?
Okay. My initial response would be the husband, because I don't think you should threaten somebody, their relationship over.
Did he threaten her?
Yeah, he said, I no longer find you attractive.
Is that a threat?
Yeah.
Or is it just a fact?
Well, okay. So he presented a fact that I will no longer find you attractive. So I no longer wish to be whatever the situation is. I mean, it's a tattoo. Now, I will. I don't want to fence walk because I hate that. If it's like a massive tattoo, I would want some input. But I mean, I've seen a lot of these memorial things. It's sometimes on the wrist. It's not huge. So like, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I don't like that someone dictating what someone puts on their body.
Okay.
I mean, it's not abortion.
You're
so,
saying
I mean,
the guy is the asshole because he doesn't want his
without
wife.
knowing, with only knowing this. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So.
All right. I believe that the wife's an asshole. The wife realizes the guy doesn't like tattoos. He said, you know what? You have one. That's fine. But you know what? I wouldn't like you to get any more tattoos.
Yeah.
And if you get this tattoo, I got to be honest with you. I'm going to see it. And every time I see it, it's going to gross me out. And I don't like it. And to be honest with communication, like you women like, I'm telling you how I feel, my feelings, how it's going to affect me. Like you women want communication, you want honesty. I'm telling you how I feel.
Okay. Well, I don't know their relationship, so I can only
how much do you
given.
respect me? You respect me enough to not do something that I find repulsive? Do you respect me enough? Or no, you don't.
Well,
so I'm saying the wife's an asshole.
Okay.
Fuck you asshole.
I'm shocked he went down that road.
What's the comments say? Does anybody do we have any comments in there?
All right. So okay.
No.
So it's I don't even think everything got out. And Bob goes wife.
There, Bob.
Dean says Eric Zane.
Eric Zane's the asshole. Okay.
Well, yeah. Misanthrope said the wife.
The wife.
Whoops. He already tuned her out. Bruce says respect the master of the house. Sparky says the husband.
Oh, okay.
It's a memorial tat, not a random tat.
Doesn't matter. Tat's a tat.
All right, Bob, I take on Brigitte that. I don't always agree with women just because they say shit. So, husband, but also told her more likely.
Bullshit point of view. So he's saying it's more,
So he says the one talking. And Dean says the one talking. She's an asshole for sharing it on the internet. And then Bob says he wants a tattoo from Fantasy Island. So
Bob's told a joke.
Yeah. Nitsimoto says depends on where it's placed and how big it is. If it's on the inside of the wrist, okay. If it's on her chest, neck, hell no. So I can see that. Like, I think placement is important.
I don't want it on her wrist because listen, if you're married, you realize that you see the wrist, you see the neck and the chest area.
Oh,
usually.
Okay. Well,
Bob's getting ready for a joke. Are you ready?
I think there's a lot of detail left out on that. I think it's very. I'm literally. It could go either way on that one, but I don't know. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of. I mean, someone telling me what I could put on my body. And if that's what I want as a memorial to a mother, a father, someone close, and it was important, although I mean, for me, I don't know. I always thought I wanted a tattoo, but I'm too scared to get one because I don't know what I want and I change my mind all the time. But I know there are people who do have memorial tattoos on them, and it's important to them. So if that's how they feel close to the person that passed, I don't think it's a problem. You know, if I wanted one of my mother and then I got feedback, I'd be like, well, tough shit. That's what I want.
Okay. So now let's switch roles.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's say they get together. The guy's got a tattoo. She's like, I hate tattoos. I really do. But you know what? I like you. You're a nice guy.
Right.
They end up getting married. She's like, fine. Now, all of a sudden, him and his brother want to get a memorial tattoo. I don't know.
The same
Dad
argument.
died or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And then she's like, I won't find you attractive anymore. You're still sticking that the wife would be the asshole at this point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's shitty.
Right.
I think that the answer works for me either way. If whoever presented it, I mean, look, if they've, there's not enough context in this for me. So based on the fact that he's an asshole. So it's minimal information. So.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay.
Wasn't sure.
Vera here. John, your subscription to Ladyboys Make Me Come is about to expire. Would you like me to renew your subscription?
No, that's okay. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Go ahead, do it.
There's something coming out now with, her.
Uh-huh.
And it's called Her Plus. So you can download this.
Okay.
Right. And now you know how you say her name and then she activates and then tells you what. But now for some reason, so basically what this is, it's Amazon's AI.
Okay.
And I was thinking about doing it because I get it free because I got Amazon Prime. I don't have to, they won't charge you extra for it. But then I'm worried, like, what happens if I can't stop it? Like, if I'm talking.
The overlord rises.
Yeah.
You can't do shit about it.
I can't get rid of it. It's ridiculous.
You're going to get up and be like, where are you going, John? Yeah.
I know.
I don't have those devices.
You don't have those devices?
Nope. I don't have.
You don't have one in your house? Oh, I love it, man. I love it because I do it.
No, I can turn a light on. I'm good.
It turns every light on in my house.
I don't need all my lights on at the same time.
No? Okay.
Oh, here you go. Nitsimoto says, my ex had 4 tattoos, yet told me she doesn't like guys with tats. Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
Well,
now, that's kind of weird.
Keyword is ex.
Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations. You got rid of that psycho. So that's weird. That's a do as I say, not as I do. I don't like that either.
I got to tell you, I dated a girl for a very short amount of time. And she was on her arms, across her chest, and her belly and everything.
Oh,
and
that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. And then it kind of seems dirty. It made me feel like she was dirty.
Don't you like those dirty girls?
No, not really.
No.
And to be honest with you, it was a turnoff, and that's why we didn't date for long, because I was like, I can't do this.
Just couldn't keep looking at pictures of like demons and whatever all over her or whatever they were. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't. Do you?
What?
You started to laugh.
No,
I thought there was a comment.
You just looked uncomfortable. Oh no.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know.
So here's one. Sparky goes, "What attracted her to you at first? It was probably big fucking tits."
That's not wrong.
And crazy? Was she crazy?
A little bit.
No. Yeah.
I met her at a bar. We started talking. It was wintertime, so she had like a long sleeve shirt and everything, and she was kind of.
You couldn't see her.
Went out to dinner a couple of times. Third date, things
Shirt
got
off.
to be a little bit. Yeah, the clothes came off, and I was like, "Whoa,
what the fuck is under there?"
I know.
She got a great ass.
Maternal abilities, Sparky. What the fuck? Right. John didn't see anything else. He's like, boobs. She's cute.
Boobs. Yep.
Boobs.
A little crazy.
Crazy.
Got along pretty good for a little while, and then I was like, you know what? I can't do
tattoos.
this.
Do you remember the movie The Jerk?
Yes.
Do you remember when he goes to like the carny people and like the chick with the motorcycle? I envision that.
Writes a letter home.
What the fuck was her name?
I'll be able to send more money home because my girlfriend's going to be giving me a blowjob.
That's so funny. I envision like that's who you dated. Like,
God bless her. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, something for everyone.
Hey, I don't know how many. Do you listen to podcasts or do you watch most of your stuff?
I listen to a lot of them occasionally. If I can watch them, I try to, but not always.
Have you noticed now, and it's annoying as shit, I can't stand it, but I think they, instead of, when you have a commercial or something, they'd say, okay, we'll be right back after this, or there's a break and we'll be back for that. You're just sitting there and you're like in the middle of it.
A few years ago, I couldn't breathe, but then I started taking this, Comply. Now I breathe just fine.
Side effects of Comply may include dizziness, obedience, improved breathing during police encounters, and sudden respect for authority. Do not resist while taking Comply. Ask your officer if Comply is right for you.
And then after and you're like, wait a minute, what were they saying? You have to go back before. Then you got to listen to it again. So it's like right in the middle of a sentence, this ad cuts through. It's so annoying. I can't stand when they do that. The other day I was listening to a podcast doing an ad read, a baked in ad read. In the middle of the ad, an ad started. I said, excuse me, we're going to interrupt this ad for an ad. I said, all right, I've had enough of this bullshit. But
I don't listen to too many. There's I think the ones that would have had ads, I may have them, I may subscribe to them, but there's a comedian I listen to and he does ad reads all the time and it's super annoying and they're long. Yeah. But so what I do is I look at the transcript and I just like boop, 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 and I just zip right through it. So that's the one I listen to, so I can just kind of skip through it. But if I had to watch it, I'd be annoyed. I don't like when they cut into it.
I hate that.
It's on Rumble, it happens a lot. I find. Yeah. And it's just like in the middle, like when I would watch Bongino or something and just be like, and then, talk about like, was it the, what are those fucking kits? Like, you get all that like dehydrated food and shit, like anything, all these wacky things that like people who listen to Bongino would want these things,
right.
So it's annoying, but
all right.
That's what it is.
All right. Let me ask you this, because we're getting ready. It's almost time to go. Yeah. So I want to give you would you like to hear an elevator injury story?
Sure. Because everybody loves your audio, your
right.
elevator
now,
stories.
Okay, so this, and again, Mike pointed this out to me. I didn't notice this at first, but I thought this just happened because the story just came out. Mm-hmm. But so here we go. It's from the Mirror. Texas doctor decapitated in hospital lift horror as colleague watches on. I was like, uh-oh. A horrifying hospital accident. Doctor was decapitated by an elevator while the colleague was forced to witness the gruesome incident. Hatashi Nakaha, 35, was entering the second floor elevator at St. Joseph's Hospital in Houston, Texas, when the doors abruptly closed, trapping his shoulders. His head was severed above the jaw as the elevator ascended and led to his immediate death. Dr. Nakaho suffered crush injuries to his ribs and spine, the autopsy following his tragic. This was in 2003. I didn't realize this was in 2003, but since we're talking about this, I figured I would go through this. Ugh. The hospital employee was present during the horrific accident and remains trapped inside the elevator with a surgical residence body for approximately 20 minutes before firefighters could rescue her.
Oh, my God.
According to the hospital spokesperson, the woman who witnessed the terrifying incident received treatment from the hospital's emergency room. It comes after the chilling map revealed that most... Never mind. Harris County medical examiners initiated the investigation into the incident, and the police reported that the maintenance crews had serviced the elevator earlier in the week. The entire bank of elevators were shut down during the investigation. And the investigation concluded that a single wire in the elevator 14 was the cause of the tragic accident that claimed the doctor's life. If the elevator configuration had been correct, only one wire, not two, would have been connected to the controller studs in the elevator control system, and this would have allowed the sensors to work correctly, and the victim would have been released unharmed. However, the misaligned wire, which was deemed the primary cause of this death, was just one of several instances of negligence maintenance on elevator 14. Okay.
So essentially, the elevator snatched him up, like closed and just whoosh, took off with him.
we had the same thing happen in Philadelphia. I think I was a helper, so it had to be like in the 90s, like 88 to 92. So what they do is there's a safety circuit, one for the car doors, one for the hatch doors. You are never, ever supposed to jump out the car doors and the hatch doors at the same time. Because if the car doors are open, the elevator won't run. Or, if you got to work on the hatch doors and you want to jump them out, you never jump out the car doors, because if the car doors are open, the car won't run. This way, if somebody gets trapped, if the doors don't close, the elevator won't take off.
Right.
This guy jumped the hatch doors and the car doors. So as it started to go, the elevator's up, doors are closed and locked, and took off with this guy. The doors shut on him and cut his head off as it went up, sheared it right off. So his head fell outside and the body fell inside. It went all the way up, and then I guess it got stuck. So the fire department had to come and get the lady out while she's in the elevator with a body for 20 minutes.
Do you
feel pain?
You don't get past that. You see that forever.
So that whoever was in the elevator has got a massive lawsuit. The family of the doctor that was killed, massive lawsuit. This elevator company probably went out of business.
I would think
unless it was a big company, but millions of dollars.
That's all.
Because you figure how much a doctor can earn, pain and suffering, all that other stuff.
I don't know if there's a lot of pain and suffering. But,
millions of
the
dollars.
person in
family.
there. Yeah.
The family,
of course.
The family that had to survive. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you get into an elevator and you put a lot of faith in that elevator, and hope you just don't get murdered in it.
Before we go,
Sparky's already jumping ahead. We're getting there.
I was getting ready to do it. I was just getting ready to pull it up.
We just
all right,
edited our
Duchess.
stories so much tonight. We didn't even do most of what we were talking about.
We had so much, and I figured that. I thought I got all the good stuff up front. I thought we did well. We had the lady that was we'll get you away from porn until I got an OnlyFans account, and please stop advertising me. I'm making so much money. I feel bad. I thought we did a pretty good job tonight.
I think it was good.
Yeah. All right. Trump tweets.
It's time for Trump. Tweets read by Kate will Trump. Be happy or irate. Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging boner. Have a raging boner.
You would think by now that I would learn how to get this goddamn tweet up, because I sent it to you.
Well, yes. But before you put it up, and while you're still fumbling around, when I went out to Michigan, Mike was very generous and loaned us the use of his property. He hosted a bunch of folks over, and we had a great time. So at one point he goes, "Hey, hop in." We went for a ride, and he drove me. And I think I sent you the picture. I don't think we put it up here though. We should have talked about having that. I didn't. It just occurred to me when you played the graphic. So Mike and I got a picture. And you could see the truck in the distance. So it was right where he had filmed that video.
I did see that, yes.
Yeah. So I wish I had thought to put it in there. It's in I can probably drop it in the bunker. So.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right. I have to go with a different way, but here you go. Here's the tweet.
All right. Oh, okay. I'll read it off of here. All right. Jerome Too Late Powell has done it again. He is too late and actually too angry, too stupid, and too political to have the job of Fed chair. He is costing our country trillions of dollars in addition to one of the most incompetent or corrupt renovations of buildings in the history of construction. Put another way, Too Late is a total loser and our country is paying the price.
The thing is, Trump, he hates this guy.
He really does.
So again, Jerome Powell's supposed to could do a rate drop. So right before the rate drop, Trump goes to this building where they're building $3.something billion
so much
to renovate this building or two buildings or three buildings of project. The Apple complex out in, I think it's Seattle, Washington, or wherever, out
Right.
in Washington. That whole complex was like $5 billion. That whole big giant building was $5 billion. $3 billion. They're overrunning the price. $3 billion for this thing. So Trump's like, yeah, it's over. And then he's like, oh no, that's not.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I got it right here. I built a building or two. I kind of know things about overruns. Here you go. And then Pal's sitting there trying to read it with his glasses on.
He's like,
why would you do
I gotta
that?
look at that later.
All right, so
Trump's
then,
like, I have it right here.
All right, so then he comes out and says, guess what? No, we're not reducing the interest rate.
No rate drop for you. Like the soup Nazi.
Yeah, you made
None
me
for
look
you.
like an ass.
Got to play the close.
All right. You know what? I'm sorry, but we got time. You got anywhere to go, Duchess?
No.
All right. We have a lot of stuff here, and I want to get into it, if you don't mind.
Okay.
One of the things is out in Arkansas.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Out in Jody's area, in the Ozarks of Arkansas, they're having a white town. They're building a white town, white-only town. And people are very, very upset.
Blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even in...
you don't let everyone into your home.
Around 40 people live here. Hundreds more from across the world have paid to be members. And while the men do the physical labor, the women take care of the children who live here full time.
It could be a very loving community if you're part of the community, but if you're black, if you're Jewish, or if you're gay, you can't be part of that community.
They can have their own communities, and they already do.
You might be wondering how any of this can be legal. Return to the Land is structured as a private members association, which they believe allows them to discriminate on the basis of ethnicity, along with other factors. That has yet to be tested in the courts and may well fail. The Arkansas Attorney General has said his office is now reviewing the matter as a result of our reporting, and that there is no room for racial discrimination in Arkansas or anywhere in a free society.
Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Aren't there other things being built in the United States? Well, I guess maybe not in Arkansas, but they have that whole big thing in Texas.
Yeah,
and Florida too.
And who's allowed to be allowed to live there? Muslims.
Yeah, not white people.
Not white
so it's
people.
Exclusive. It's not inclusive. It's exclusive.
Exclusive, but that's okay. Why? Because they're people of color. But you know who can't do that? The white devil. The white devil can't. We can't keep our culture. We're not allowed to, have our people around us.
Look, I mean, when people came over, they emigrated over and they built neighborhoods, people were with people they were comfortable with. So, I mean, that's why you had Chinatown. That's why you had Little Italy. That's where they congregated.
Germantown.
So that's what it was. And it wasn't more to keep them out. It was just more like people of the same congregated together.
Exactly.
So, I mean, although at that time, I guess if you
But,
were a little
wait a minute, hold
maybe
on.
couldn't get in, but we're going to have a
I
white
think
party.
I kind of remember. Wasn't there a place in Georgia where black people tried this?
You hear that? That is the sound of freedom.
Feels really amazing. I cry every time I come here.
Why were these two women interested in the prospect of buying a town in the first place?
We needed to create a space and a place where we could be a village again, a tribe again.
So Renee and Ashley reached out to family and friends, and together they bought what they intend to name Freedom, Georgia, a new black city. The owners hosted the big black campout over Labor Day weekend. Supporters drove in from across the country.
that is our vision, and to be able to pass this land down to my children and to the children that are represented by each of our 19 families as a piece of legacy. We're hoping to create legacy.
Can we DoorDash this girl a 9-volt battery, please?
No.
Did we hear anybody saying that this is we're keeping out the white man? Was that an issue? Does that work?
I didn't hear that question come up.
I didn't hear that question come up either. Boy, it's not like it's black supremacy or they're not. But other people might have a problem with this.
Ever noticed that when black people build an all-black neighborhood, it's called empowerment? But when white people build an all-white neighborhood, all of a sudden they're the triple K. You want to move away from white people because it's healing, but when we do the same thing, all of a sudden it's a problem. Sounds like the real problem isn't segregation. It's the fact that you're not the one controlling it. Y'all don't want equality. Y'all want reverse Jim Crow. So when white people move in, it's gentrification. When they move out, it's called white flight. Wonder where all this energy was for Freedom, Georgia. These people don't want to live next to white people, but the second we make our own communities, then it's hate. Black-only schools are okay, apparently. Black-only neighborhoods is progress. Black-only events is culture. But the second it's white-only anything, these people just want to run, cancel it, burn it down. So segregation is only fine when you invent it? Yeah, it doesn't look like they hate racism. Looks like they just hate not being the ones in control. White people are only the devil until you need clean streets and tax-funded schools. They say that they want inclusion, but every single time that we make something for ourselves, they swarm like flies. And let's be so for real, if white people vanished tomorrow, you wouldn't have anybody else to blame. No one else to beg, just you and your own results. If white people did 10% of what y'all do, it would be considered a hate crime. But when they do it, it's called a movement. Yeah, no, sorry. We just learned how to play your own game.
Thoughts, Duchess?
Kind of hard to argue with it.
Oh, okay.
It was point for point. No.
Point for point? Okay.
No, I think...
So would you move to Caucasianville?
No.
You wouldn't move there?
No,
You
it's
wouldn't
the
wanna
middle
live
of
in-
nowhere. I don't want to live in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Pretty soon they'll have like a couple Taco Bells and stuff.
White run Taco Bells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We've talked about black fatigue before.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you. I really think it's going to become a movement, and I'm happy for it because I do believe that there's black people and then there's others.
There's poorly behaved people in every race and culture, and
Right.
it's difficult to watch where people think it's acceptable.
But we
to
kinda-
behave poorly in situations where it's not really called.
Don't we call our own race out? Don't we call our own race out for when they?
I don't think nearly enough, but yeah, we should.
Don't?
People should be called out for bad behavior.
I agree. I think bad behavior is bad behavior. I don't accept it from white people or any other class. But some people you have to. You think you should, right? But I'm glad to see that some black people are pushing back.
Well, it looks poor. It's a poor reflection. Like, when you get screamy liberal women, it looks bad for women. Like, I'm not associated with that, but based on my age and the thing, it's like, oh, you're a Karen. I'm like, I'm not a fucking Karen. I just want my fucking order and I want to go. Like, I don't need bullshit. Like, let's just go. But
Here's
assumptions.
Talk about some black fatigue.
The fatigue is growing.
Excuse me, your child didn't pay for that. I didn't charge him for it.
What you talking about?
The thing in his hand, I didn't charge him for it.
Gotta steal a motherfucking thing about this motherfucking
No, you gotta come back. He gotta come back here and pay for it, or you gotta come back. No, he gotta pay for it. No, yeah. Yeah. No. Give me. No. Give me. Yeah. No. Give me.
Don't touch my baby. Don't touch my baby. Now,
She pushes the kid in the head. Like,
let me ask you a question.
Great parenting.
yeah.
Exactly. When you were a kid, did you ever steal something from a store and your parents catch you?
I stole something. I didn't get caught, but
You didn't get
my
caught.
mother would have murdered me. There would have been not. Yeah, it would not.
I stole something from a store one time.
Mm-hmm.
We were at the supermarket. I stole a candy bar. And when we got in the car, I'm sitting there ready to unwrap my candy bar. My mom goes, "Where'd you get that?" I said, "It was right there at the counter." She goes, "You can't do that. That's stealing." I said, "It was right there."
How old were you?
4.
Okay.
Wasn't in school yet.
All right.
Remember, it was like yesterday.
So young, not really aware, but
Grabbed
shouldn't
me
have just grabbed it. Yeah.
out of the car,
Mhm.
held me by the wrist, drug me back into the store, made me go to the manager and apologize for stealing. apologize.
There you go.
And also we had to pay for it. And then when we paid for it and we went back to the car, she grabbed it and threw it in the trash.
Oh,
Wasn't allowed to have
she
it.
ate it in front of you.
That would have probably been worse.
This is delicious candy, John.
She
Thank
threw it in
you.
the trash. All right. Is this good parenting right now? Is this what's happening here?
Don't touch my baby.
No, give
Don't
me that.
touch him.
Yeah,
Don't touch him.
no,
Back
give me
up.
that.
Don't touch my baby.
Give me that. I'm gonna call the police right now.
Call him then.
Okay.
Call him.
Yeah.
Call him.
Okay. Give me that.
Why?
Give me now.
This is why people are tired of black people. This selfishness, this entitledness, this I can do whatever the fuck I want with no consequences. People are tired of that shit. And then we've got black women raising the next generation of fucking thieves. What kind of people set this kind of example for their fucking children? I guess this is the most educated demographic that everyone keeps talking about, right? Raising this child to be the next engineer and astronaut America needs, right? We need to continue to be aggressive in calling this out. None of this holding hand shit and trying to beat around the issue. This is a problem we have with our people and a problem that we have within our community.
I got to be honest with you. When you get people that are doing this, I really do believe that this could actually turn around.
It is. People are so angry and aggressive and just in your face. If you call anything out, it is that woman turned on a dime. Like she went rabid, like don't you touch, and just yelling and just, I mean, you can see it. The kid's holding something and she's like, no. And like just the fight about it. And like, she could have just taken it and given it back. Like it's not
only that,
science.
but she
Why
could have
would
paid
you-
for it. Apologize. A teaching moment. Teach the kid that it's not okay to steal.
Well, because I don't understand where that's acceptable.
No.
Like, it's just not. I remember, so speaking of stealing, I had checked out of a store with my youngest, and we were all the way at the car. I had bags of stuff. It was like Kmart, Walmart, something like that. And we went all the way through, and I'd found a package of socks, whatever, that I just didn't pull out. And I knew I didn't pay for it. And she knew I didn't pay for it because it wasn't in a bag. I said, we got to go back inside. And we went back inside and I paid for it. And the people, first of all, the chick at the help desk thought I was crazy. She looked at me like I was nuts. I was like, oh, I didn't pay for this. And she was like, okay. I'm like, I'd like to pay for this. And she was like, okay. And then kind of begrudgingly, like, she was like, why would you come back? But like, now I had that moral moment.
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
I'm not a thief.
I can't just be like, fuck it and throw it in my, because she knew, like she wasn't young. She was old enough to know it wasn't paid for. So it was just like, but that's the lesson. You have to do that. You have to tell them and show them that this is wrong. But if you grow up thinking that's okay, we already have that generation living this. By the way, things are trashed and stolen. Like everything's locked up in the stores. I can't buy eyeliner. Like I have to have someone come and unlock the eyeliner.
How stupid is that? It's crazy.
I mean $3 brushes. Like I have to have them unlocked. I'm like, come on.
Blacks are not falling in line. Exactly, Jamingo. All right, so here's another example. Here's a lady. She's got the family out for a day of shoplifting at a Target. People are getting sick of this, and the employees can't stop them because they'll get fired. Now the customers are rounding them up. Look, watch this.
Customers had enough
Ooh, this lady in here stealing with her kids. Ooh, it's so obvious.
Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Don't touch us. Don't touch us, ma'am. Don't touch me and my kids.
She's got a gun.
Does she have a gun?
She has a gun.
Fuck. Like just hanging out in her hand, just ready to fight.
Ma'am, don't touch us. Move, ma'am. Can't walk out here. You can have that. You ain't getting this. Come on. We got to
How do you
You better go home. You gonna get hurt today. My kids gotta go to school. I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids.
I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids.
The kid's wearing headphones.
I thought somebody was barbecuing.
The kid's wearing headphones. Like they're okay, maybe.
Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, we gotta steal. Gotta steal for my kids. I steal for my kids.
That's awful. That's such a, it's not like you're trying to steal formula or diapers. Like, I mean, not that that's acceptable, but it's like, I can understand where someone gets desperate, like, and tries that. But the brazenness, just the balls to go, fuck it, my kids need their stuff, and just walk out like a fuck you, just a fuck you moment.
Yeah.
You
Because
know,
we've allowed this.
and
We've
it-
allowed this bad behavior.
Yeah, and the funny part is the woman who stopped her initially, you know, the woman pushing the cart, trying to steal, not only had a gun, and she goes, "Don't touch me," and then touched the woman, like put her hands on her immediately. Like that woman just grabbed the cart and she goes, "Don't you touch me," and just
Yeah, right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
frankly, I'm surprised she didn't like pistol whip her or something. But
Well, as soon as
it
she
makes me sad as society to see things.
as soon
like
as she
this.
pulled that gun out, that's a felony. I got to do it for my kids. My kids got to go to school.
you're going to jail, and we don't even know what state that is.
Right.
Do we?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
But again, you wonder why people want to move away and only have white people in their community. Wonder
Well,
why.
you just at this point a compound sounds great.
Right?
Like you have your own family, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got a bunch of kids, and you're like, you know, if we just build a bunch of little homes, and I'm just on a big chunk of land,
Right.
with a big moat around it, nobody can come here.
Or how about
We're far
this?
enough apart, but close enough.
Here's a bunch of citizens on the streets of New York.
Oh.
Ready for this?
Okay.
Currently, a group of ethnic people standing in the middle of the sidewalk, and everybody that's non-black or Hispanic are mad as fuck, and I'm loving it. Reparations! Reparations!
They're blocking the street for anybody that's white people. They're not letting them go by.
That's frightening.
Isn't
I
it?
would be scared. I would be scared of that. Like I really would. Like, how do you react to someone who's clearly aggressive and racist because of your color?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was walking down the street and that woman just like jumped in front of me, I wouldn't even know it. I would be frozen. That
Right,
would
now-
I can't even imagine.
Now, if the Grand Rapid retard heard this, he would say that I'm being racist. But all I'm doing is
They clearly
showing-
videoed themselves. They're proud of that.
Right.
Those folks. Those particular
Yes.
folks.
Right. I thought this lady nailed it.
Is when I can hear you 10 miles away in Walmart with your 5 fucking kids. Black fatigue is when you have no home training and you have no idea how to act in public. And a lot of it is culture. I've been in the hood. I've been in the fucking schools and the projects where I was the only white girl there, and I can 100% guarantee you that it's culture. When majority of y'all know someone who has been unalived by another black person, way more than any instance of a black person being unjustifiably unalived by the police, that's black fatigue, as well as donating to Carmelo Anthony and Rodney Hinton Jr. When you aren't able to hold your own community accountable, that's a problem. We're not going to sit here and act like this is new now, because now white people are speaking out, especially when we've been told for so long to feel sorry for our whiteness and that we have white tea privilege, whatever the fuck that means, for something no white person alive today did and no black person alive today has experienced. There is no way that y'all thought that we would be quiet for this long. You know, having us on our knees, kissing BLM's feet, still begging for the reparations that you are not fucking owed because you did not go through what your ancestors went through. Nobody cared about race until you started blaming white people for all of your current problems.
Interesting. It's rough. It's rough to hear that. It really is. It's
But,
I
I mean,
I
is
don't
it
know how
wrong?
people.
Is it wrong? That's my question.
I don't think it is. Like I don't understand how we're still people are still yelling for reparations, and then act the way that they do in the streets and things like that. I don't understand how that balances. It's not gonna. Nobody's giving you millions. People keep saying they're gonna, and folks are living for that. Some folks, you know. I'm sure there's people that are there's plenty of folks that just want to do their job, get through their lives, raise their kids, and not worry about getting shot or having a terrible things happen. And
What I would like to see, I would like to see the areas like some of these democratic cities. I would like to see something happen where, you know, the education, you know, we take the education and start educating these kids, teaching them right from wrong. It's hard to, you know what, it's hard to, if your parents are that way, it's very hard for you not to be that way.
for some people, it's a victim mentality, and it's
Right.
just
Yeah.
that's how it continues in generations. It's
Right.
just they believe they're owed, or
Yeah, and we
and
don't put
not
up with
everybody is. I'm sure there's people who are
Right.
just
And I don't
trying
think
to get through life.
I don't think I would make the same, if this was white people doing this, I would call them out for doing the same exact damn thing.
It's gross.
I don't see it. So if they're, you know, if it's out there, please record it, because I'll call that out too.
There's plenty of fucking slobby white people. We
Oh,
see
yeah.
them. You know,
Mhm.
it's all but it's fun. It's not funny. It's like most of the weirdos you see, they're either teachers fucking their students or perverts doing something to kids. You know, and there's always just some horrible shit. But I just sometimes I see all these things and I'm just like, what the fuck are we going to be like? What is this country going to be like in 10 years, in 20 years?
Hopefully it
30
turns
years?
around. See, this is like they say, you know.
Did the pendulum swing? Like, have we reached the apex of that pendulum swing?
I
yet,
think it's
where we
coming
can-
back.
I
I
hope
think we've
so.
already been done with the woke. We sat there, we listened, and then now we came, we sat, we watched, we listened.
We're done.
Now we're like, fuck that. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
The other thing is
Mhm.
that I think that one of the, because Elon Musk has that second party that he wants to start. I think Trump was the fuck you. We elected Trump to go in there and just
shake shit.
go go in there and create a fucking a ballyhoo, a Donnybrook, a fight.
Yeah.
I want to go in. I want him to go in. The NFL is on preseason already.
It's the Lions and the Chargers.
But they just started. They just started.
A Hall of Fame game.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're getting out of here so we can go
That's
watch
all
the
right.
game.
Yeah, that's
All right. Well, we can't go without
nobody
listening.
good to be playing. So I mean,
Yeah, right.
players like they're not putting their first string in.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we got to listen to voicemails because we got
Yes.
Half Black Neil.
Oh. Sparky goes,
What?
thanks, Bob. Curse.
Why is this?
Hey, Peeps, it's Half White Dean. Had a great time with everybody this past weekend.
Yeah.
In lieu of the Duchess, this is a question especially for her after an incident that happened at the Grand Haven Musical Fountain. Why don't witches wear underwear? They need a better grip.
Ew.
On the broomstick. Get it?
Oh, yeah, they kind of wrap around.
All right.
I got you.
Here comes Half Black Neil. It's not working. What the fuck? Why isn't it working?
Are you being racist against Neil?
My computer is. Open with player. Here we go.
Hey, fellas, it's Half Black Neil.
Hey, fella.
So a man is lying on a beach wearing nothing but a cap over his crotch. A woman passing by remarks, if you were any sort of gentleman, you would have lifted it to a lady. He replies, if you were any sort of a sexy lady, the hat would lift by itself.
Oh, God.
All right.
Stupid
I get
lips.
All right, everybody. That's
wait.
it for us tonight.
Okay. Well, I do have one more story if I could tell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Quickly.
Sure.
So later on in my visit, it was a day or so before I left. We were visiting a town called Saugatuck, which is a very pretty beach town, gorgeous, along the water, really very nice.
Well, most beach towns are along the water.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to keep going, or are you going to critique me every three
I'm
sentences?
just saying that
Okay.
most beach towns are along the water. It's one of the reasons you call it a beach town because there's water.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
All right. Should I have written this down so you could have corrected me?
I'm just. Jesus Christ, Duchess. Will you just finish the story about the beach town along the water?
Okay. So the town is very LGBTQ plus whatever friendly. So it's beautiful little shops, great little tourist spot. As we're walking away down one of the streets, I can see these pretty little beach houses that are available for rent. So I'm looking in the backyard, along the side of the house, I can see the backyard, and they had a really cute little screened-in porch, and you could see in the porch. And I realize as we're walking, and I can see someone standing on the porch with their back to me. So I was like, huh, all right. And something kind of caught my eye. I wasn't sure what I was looking at until I got a few more steps down the street and realized that I'm looking at the back of a man wearing a thong. So Lisa and I got full view of butt cheeks. A nice looking thing. Probably, maybe, I don't know. So he's wearing this big, I'm like, oh my God, is he wearing a thong? Lisa and I start giggling. And Oh my God. And kind of like walk quickly down the street. Well, Dean's like 3 steps behind us. Apparently, the gentleman turned around and made some eye contact with Dean. So,
So
I don't know what happened after that, but Lisa said he had eyes for Dean.
He only had eyes for Dean.
Yeah. So it was pretty funny. It was just, I'm like, what is it with you people in Michigan? It's some ladies' flaps, some guy's ass. Like, it's all, what's happening next? Thank God nothing else that I was visible, but it was certainly
Can I ask you a question?
eye-opening. Yes, you can ask.
If I was telling a story about this town that I went to
Mm-hmm.
that was along the water, and it was a beach town,
Mm-hmm.
would at that point would you have, nudged me a little, corrected me, made a joke
Probably.
about?
But you pick on me all the time about my storytelling. So as we have discussed earlier, I'm already on edge telling any type of story. I barely put in any details because you're just like, you take too long. You're too detailed.
I want you to come on. Of course we're going to razz
I
each other.
literally got 3 sentences in.
What happened then, Bob?
Don't you
Think, wouldn't I be not doing my job if when you did the story
That's a
about
good thing
the
I won't tell
water
any
and
more stories.
It's a beach town. See, this is why I didn't want to tell you about this stuff. But I think that, that's what we do. I have to sit here and take all the slings and arrows and the barbs, right?
Oh,
but I can't
You take all the slings. You don't throw
hit you a
anything
little
back.
bit when you
do all the time.
I do not. I treat you with kid gloves. Trust me.
Well, that's a you problem.
Well, because if I don't, you go, oh, I'm taking my ball and go, that's it. I won't tell you my story about a guy in a thong that had eyes for Dean. That's it.
Well, there you go.
Was there
Well,
any
now
more
everybody
details?
knows about it.
Was there any more details? What did he look like?
No,
Was he
I don't know.
Was he a fine looking man?
His ass was nice.
His ass was nice. On a
That's
scale
all I
of-
saw because I couldn't get past him fast enough. It's just like, oh.
Really? See, that's the difference between men and women. Men.
Had I thought I had my camera.
We would kind of walk real slow, like, oh my God, look, there's a girl with no pants on. Look, she's got a thong on. Look at it. We would walk real slow. Women, they see a guy in a thong, you're like, gotta go.
Well, I think it was more, I wasn't expecting to see it. So I wasn't like planning to look at it, I guess. And had I thought had I anticipated what I might be seeing, you probably would have a picture. But it was, Lisa, was it? I didn't even notice. It was leather with chain hooks on the
Ooh.
I guess she got a better look than I did.
Lisa, would you like to call in and tell the story?
Apparently I can't. So.
I
don't know if John could work the phone, but we could.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, here goes. Sparky goes, was he broad-shouldered?
Broad-shouldered? Did he have a shirt on?
I don't believe he did. Because I think what caught my eye was the fact that it was just the back. So it was just, all I saw was the back of somebody, like their shoulders and back. And then when I got a little closer, I guess as we progressed past all the foliage, you could see outside, you could see his ass. So,
I see butt cheeks.
Yeah. Dean was like, no shirt. I guess.
No shirt.
I guess Dean.
No shirt, no service.
Yeah. Lisa said there were loops on the side.
Look at Lisa's got it.
Lisa at least got more details.
Listen,
like, oh.
if the police needed a sketch, I would get them to call Lisa because she's got all the details. Duchess would have drew a stick figure with a thong.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
I don't think we're going to do podcast shout outs tonight.
Yeah.
I
We
think
won't do them Monday either.
Well, Tuesday.
We'll
do them Tuesday. All right.
We'll do them Tuesday.
Look at the time. I didn't get a chance to talk about the Bromigos. Oof.
You did. You talked about it in the beginning.
Yeah, but I didn't really get into it.
Okay.
That's okay.
You just teased it because of Mike, who isn't even here anymore, I don't think.
So if you're listening this now and you want to come watch us, our next show will be Tuesday. I think it's the 5th of August, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I can pull up the date right now.
5th of August, we'll be doing it. And then we, follow our socials. Jesus Christ. We've got this. If you're sitting here listening to this podcast and you're not in our Discord, what? Why? Why not? It's easy. It's free. You go in. There's a link in the show notes. You get the Discord app for your phone. You come in. We have a good time in there. Next podcast is Tuesday, Sparky. I feel so bad because Sparky's not in any of that. And he's like, no show tonight?
Sparky occasionally will pop into our Discord.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get a hold of him. Sparky, send me your phone number so I'll text you when we're not going.
Well, the reason we're doing, John has a doctor's appointment on Monday that he can't.
It's a late appointment, and you know, I don't have enough time to recover from the scraping.
From the scraping.
Yeah, because by that time, Kate was a lady that looked away quickly. Dean and I were staring. It's like one of those like, oh my God, I can't believe what I'm looking at.
All right, Sparky. So there's a bunch of channels in the Discord server. And every time we post on social, I post it in our server.
Right. If you're not on Twitter, because I know when we post it on Twitter when we're not going to be here. We do post. So boomerbunker.com only has past podcasts. Yeah,
I don't post. Well, no, for the links. You can get them there.
Mm-hmm.
So Sparky says boomerbunker.com only has the past podcasts. Correct. But it has the links to all of our socials.
At the very top, there's all the links. Right. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
You know what? Let me see.
YouTube, all that stuff.
I'm not sure where Sparky.
And a Discord.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of channels to look through on the Boomer Bunker Discord. There's one that's specifically called Boomer Bunker. And I usually post in that. In fact, what I'm going to do, Sparky, is I'm going to tag you in it right now.
There you go.
So that's where we comment, excuse me, where I put the graphic.
Okay. All right, that's it. Duchess, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. It was so much fun podcasting with you tonight.
No, I'm glad you had fun.
Oh, you didn't have fun? Is that what you're saying? You said you didn't have fun. Okay. Well,
I said I'm glad you had fun. I don't know why.
I find that a backhanded compliment.
Oh, why? It was so enjoyable telling stories and having a good time and recapping my trip.
Well, I tell you.
All fun.
Tell somebody you can't take a joke without telling somebody you can't take a joke.
Wah. Oh, please.
Man, I'm trying to interrupt my story with facts. All right, listen. Thank you so much for people. 380 comments from you fine people in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that. Great time having Duchess out in Michigan. Dean was her personal chauffeur.
Yeah, he drove me and Lisa everywhere. So it was like driving the Daisies, Miss Daisies around. It was a good time. It was fun. We saw some really pretty things out there. I finally got a boat ride on Lake Michigan. So
there we go.
It was very nice. Beautiful.
All right. And she will regale you with that story next time.
I won't at all. Never. You'll never hear it. I could tell what happened when we came back to the house. What happened when we were there and there was no power in my house. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll do that next time.
Next time.
All right. We'll work on your storytelling.
Nah. No, I'll keep my shitty storytelling. Apparently it's a good topic. Boats and hoes.
Stop it. All right. Say goodbye, Duchess.
Goodbye, Duchess. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker dweller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and X. If you've just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast apps so you never miss a new episode. And hey, while you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, and leave a review. It really helps. We'd love to hear from you. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and Rumble. All the links are in the show notes, or simply visit boomerbunker.com. Got something to say? Please shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com or leave a voicemail at 856-477-1935.